Welcome back to the Daniel Ademi podcast, cutting through the noise one episode at a time. I'm your host, Daniel, and today I want us to pause for a moment and talk about something we don't hear often enough: the balance between chasing our dreams and taking care of ourselves. We live in a culture that glorifies the hustle, late nights, early mornings, non stop grinding. And while ambition is powerful, there's another side to the story we often don't see: healing. Healing from stress, from past mistakes, from heartbreaks, from the quiet battles that nobody sees. So the question is, how do we hustle without losing ourselves? How do we push forward without breaking down? That's the conversation we are having today. Healing whilst hustling. Picture this: a young lad in his teen years who was the music director, who also doubled as a teens teacher, who also had commitments online, mentoring, lecturing, and being there for everyone except maybe for himself. This was my life. This was my life in 2019, having to juggle all these responsibilities unending. Mark the word, unending, 247. You can already imagine what it was like. Think about it. It was chaotic, exhausting, trying to show up for everyone and everything I was doing at the time. The pressures from everywhere. I mean, all things I mentioned: mentoring, counseling, being there. You can imagine the pressures. I had to make sure everything I was doing was under control. Plus, I didn't want to look like an enslaved zombie. I mean, imagine waking up to see me in the morning with my eyes red and my hair scattered, like I got shocked by lightning or something. It was crazy. And yes, it was a lot. I remember when I knew it had gotten to my neck, those moments when I sleep and I'm trying to rest, the thoughts that comes to my mind of, you have not done this, or you have not done that, or do you know those things you have? It's, Kai, Omo. The body aches again, Seth. The deadlines I had to meet. I mean, every day there were things that I had to, be there for. Burnout is real, guys. Burnout is real. And I experienced it head on. I couldn't keep up at all. At all. I couldn't keep up. I had to, at some point, I had to let some roles and responsibilities go so I could breathe. And yes, I really did breathe. Now think about this. This was just an area of my life. How about people who go through this every other day? I mean, this is their life. This is their life on a normal day. Society has gradually made us believe in the notion of what I like to call the hustle culture trap, where we are forced to take on many jobs, many side hustles, wear many hats just to keep up with a certain standard of living. It now looks like there's no living without hustling, which already puts so many of us at risk. It puts so many of us in danger. We have people whose mental healthiness are at stake, people who are getting burnt out every day just trying to cope with such a standard of living. Guess what? If these people were to recount their achievements, think about it. If they were to recount the achievement of, I have to be there, I have to do this, I have to answer that, I don't think there will be so many things that they'll be proud of because of the troubles they have to go through in achieving all this. Now, do you know that World Health Organization says that burnout is now a global occupational phenomenon, which means 1 in 10 Nigerians experience this as a part of their lives. Who has done this to us? Who has done this to us? Uh, well, there is good news. Yes, there is good news. Healing through all this is achievable. In fact, it is what? It is possible. And I will show you how. Healing isn't just rest alone. I mean, if it was, once you go to bed, everything should be okay now. You just go to sleep and then, I'm back to normal. No. That rarely happens. So, what then is healing? Healing is reflection, forgiveness, self care, slowing down. It is telling yourself that it's okay to rest, and that doesn't make you weak or lazy. It just means you're human. I think I need to say that again. It is telling yourself that it's okay to rest, and that doesn't make you weak or lazy. It just means you are human. Now, I'll be also pointing out a few things you can do about this being healing. Now, the first thing you can do is journaling. Yes, you can journal your thoughts down. Journaling has a way it helps you see from a different perspective. It helps you see life differently. When you're going through the things, you might not know what is happening until you put them down. It helps you clear your thoughts. Number two, you can pray about it. Oh, yes, you can invite Baba God into your life. You can pray about it. Prayer gives you strength. It gives you peace in knowing that God is control, and that is enough. When you know that God is control, you can really, really rest and say, God has discovered. Number three, you can go for therapy. Yes, you can see a therapist and mention all the various things that are happening and let them give you the statistics. Let them show you, in therapies that there's a way they do this thing. And if you can't afford a therapist, you can talk to your friends. Yes, there are people whose conversation with them alone, you are just at peace. It's very therapeutic talking to these people, and you will be like, so I've been going through this time, be keeping quiet. Where have you been? Talking to them is therapeutic. Engage these guys and let them see the light from these conversations. We can truly find the balance in mixing hustling and healing. Yes. You might think there's no balance, so in mixing hustling and healing, there is a balance. And I'll also show you just 2 more points or 3 more points of mixing hustling and healing, how they all, tie together. Number one, we can schedule breaks. Yes, you can schedule breaks. Once you see that the responsibilities and tasks are getting too much, taking a break just to breathe will work like magic. Yes. Don't say, oh, I'm a workaholic. I always like to. You will break down, bro. You will so break down. Schedule breaks. Once you see that the responsibilities are too much, schedule breaks, and relax. Number two, don't chase every opportunity. It is not every opportunity that comes your way you should chase. So, learning contentment and discipline will build and prepare you here. Don't say, there's a deal on Monday. On Tuesday, there's another deal. A deal no dey finish. There's always a deal to chase. See, it's not every opportunity you chase. Calm down. Now, the last thing you need to do, you need to also acknowledge that balance looks different for everybody. Yes. What Mr. A will call balance is not what Mr. B will call balance. So choose your own balance and stick with it. Don't say, your friend is going on a vacay to the Maldives. You want to break your bank and go to Maldives. You will come back and be in debt. Yes, you'll be looking for money again. So what you call balance for me is not the same thing I'll call balance for the second person. So choose what you choose what balance is for you and stick to it. Listen to this. You don't have to lose yourself to win. This healing is part of the grind. It is not against it. Your body needs what? Your body needs rest. And if you don't give your body rest when it demands it, it will choose a time by itself. And guess what? That time won't be convenient for you. So please decide what side you'll be on. Yes, your body needs rest. And if you just keep ignoring the signs, ignoring the cues that your body gives you, because your body talks to you. Yes, your body keeps the score. It talks to you. And if you don't listen to your body, one day, you just want to stand up from the bed and you realize that I can't move. My legs,